Hi guys, thanks for coming back to the channel. First thing first, as you can see, Bitcoin price, it's almost at $12,000 and a total market cap hitting very close to $200 billion, which is incredible because not too long ago we had the whole market, every single cryptocurrency together worth 200 billion, and now Bitcoin on its own is doing that 4.95% increase in the last 24 hours, and the BTC dominance is hitting 56.2%. On some exchanges, I have seen that Bitcoin is actually trading at over 13,000 US dollars, as you can see right here. BitHump, $13,000, Coin One, $13,000, Corbit, $13,000, which is incredible. In the meantime, of course, we all know, or if you don't, big players are launching the Bitcoin futures. They will be starting the Bitcoin shorting, which means price could start falling. And this is why I want to talk about this, because this could be a good opportunity for us to try to make money. CBOE are getting ahead of CME, which will be launching. CME I think is launching on 18th of December, the Bitcoin futures, and CBE I think on 10th of December, which not too many days are left to go until the futures are launched. And I gotta tell you, I am sure there will be people who will try to make money by shorting Bitcoin. But when you short Bitcoin, you then are hoping that the Bitcoin price will fall. If it doesn't fall, people will be losing money. If you're not familiar what shorting or short selling is, that is when, let's say, you borrow Bitcoin in this case and you sell it immediately for $12,000, let's say today, and then you're hoping that the price will lower so you can buy it back cheaper and you can make profits. While you're shorting, you also pay interest to the people you borrowed the Bitcoin, and that's a scary game, simply because there is no limit how much you can lose if you short Bitcoin, because if the price, instead of going backwards, which by the way looks like Bitcoin doesn't know how to do, at least for the last few weeks, and if it doesn't go backwards every single day, you could be losing money. And I have seen in the past people that short obviously shares have lost lots of money. There have been stories of people actually losing hundreds of thousands, if not millions, by shorting, and that's because some people get greedy. So personally, I would not be shorting Bitcoin. I just can't, I'm not a good trader in terms of, too many emotions are involved when you're doing things like this with your own money. And I also have worked hard enough to accumulate what I have, and I wouldn't risk it just so I can short Bitcoin. To be honest with you, just like most of the hodlers, I would like to see the price of Bitcoin never go backwards so we can make money eventually by selling, and price for us would be nice to keep going up and up and up. But I have done it in the past, and I may do it again. And this is why I'm making this video as always, to see what's your opinion. Do you think by those big players launching those futures, Bitcoin futures, in the next few days, they could possibly force the price of Bitcoin going backwards? Obviously nobody knows how much, but it could go backwards, and I don't mind. I have few Bitcoins. Obviously I wouldn't sell all, but I may sell few, but not short selling my own Bitcoins. I may sell few, and if they do push the price backwards, I then will be able to buy more Bitcoin. So what do you think? Do you think they are powerful enough to be able to make this happen? Because let's be honest with you guys, there will be people who are gonna short. This is how they make money. There are people who's gonna get involved that don't care what's the purpose of Bitcoin, what Satoshi Nakamoto idea was behind Bitcoin, what they wanted to create. They just want to make money, and obviously they're big players with huge amount of money that could possibly, we have seen it in the past, influence the price of Bitcoin. Let me know, do you think we may see Bitcoin actually start to dip as soon as those trades, those futures begin? And actually I would love to hear from you if you are yourself going to be shorting Bitcoin. Again, if you're new to this, I really will advise you to stay away from it, because there is really no limit of how much you can lose. And the reason I say there is no limit is because Again, if you sell today at 12,000 and the price never go backwards and you're holding your position because you're hoping that eventually will go backwards, you could be every single day be losing more and more and more and more money as the price keeps rising and rising and rising. So that's why stay away from this. It would be my advice. If you're professional, we would love to hear from you. Maybe you can give us some advice and maybe we can learn from it. So there you have it, guys. Looking forward to, of course, those futures being launched, not because I'm going to be using them, but because I want to see if they will be having some effect of the Bitcoin on Bitcoin, and of course possibly on the rest of the cryptocurrency. Again, as we said, at the moment everything looks like it is unstoppable. There you have it, very close, 200 billion market cap at the moment, 5.17%. It just doesn't know how to go backwards. But we will find out in few days if shorting Bitcoin will have, if not huge, some effect on the price of Bitcoin. And obviously it can't be a positive effect because the price has to go backwards for people to be making money. That's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And again, as I said, I would love to hear from you in regards to, are you planning to be shorting? What's your advice in regards to shorting? As well as, do you think as soon as they do launch, we may see Bitcoin starting to go backwards? And should we sell and try to make money? Now, if you're a long-term hodler, I wouldn't advise you to do that either. That's it from me. If you enjoyed the channel, feel free to subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.